Here's the full list of 100+ AI tools that I've tested over the past days. And after trying all of them, I realized that there's only a handful of those that I'll be using actually on a day-to-day basis.
Well, duh.
And so in this video, I actually decided to share the ones that I actually use and limit the whole collection that I've tried to only the ones that are actually useful to me every day. Not only they save hours of time for me, but it's also extremely sexy to use them. So without further ado, let's get started. And the first tool on my list is called AI RPM for ChatGPT. Although it's not a separate tool by itself, it's a Chrome extension that displays the top-rated prompts judged by people on the same exact page where you usually type your prompts in ChatGPT. In here, you can either search for the prompt or you can use the categories to narrow it down to your needs. And once you like any, you simply click on them and you're gonna get the instructions right in the type bar of your ChatGPT on how to use that prompt. It saves extreme amounts of time for me because I actually don't have to think on the prompts themselves, and you can get prompts for everything in here, ranging from marketing to creating a website. However, if you want a lazier approach on creating a website, then Wix ADI is for you. You might have heard of Wix itself.
An advanced website for your business? First, go to wix.com.
But with ADI, they actually brought artificial intelligence into design. In here, you can simply explain your business or your project, and you can get a website ready to go in just a few minutes. And once you like the website that you have created, you can actually take it a step further and turn it into a service website by adding book a meeting button, or turn it into an e-commerce website by adding add to cart button. And this is something that I really like about Wix, because it opens a wider range of opportunities, whether you're making a SaaS business, an e-commerce store, or even a personal website. And don't forget to organize everything that you do, whether it's for business or personal use, and that's when Taskade comes in. It's a Notion alternative that lets you write notes and docs, but also turn them into tasks or projects with a due date. And that way you can get reminded with calendar integration when something has to be done. And this is something that I was always annoyed with Notion just because they don't have this task capability. But with Taskade, it's in a separate spot, and as you're writing something, you can turn some of your notes into to-do tasks. And their freemium plan is quite generous, and they offer 1,000 AI generations per month, which can generate projects for you, create to-do lists, outline something, summarize something, and even translate text within the app. Honestly, not bad if you want a Notion alternative with a free plan for AI generations. However, if you ever get annoyed by writing out your notes, then Voice Note is for you. It's an AI tool that lives within your WhatsApp that lets you send your voice messages that it then understands, summarizes, and converts into text. You can then copy that text and put it into your favorite note-taking app, or you can keep it within the WhatsApp and use it as your separate folder. I even tested it in noisy environments like here.
And I'm actually passing the tram right now, and so I want to make a video including the following 3 points.
And it performed really well. Speaking of messages, the next AI tool lets you connect your messaging platforms with the work tools that you use daily, and it's called Hints AI. We spend most of our time messaging, and we get so used to the platforms like WhatsApp or Telegram, and so using them as your work platforms does feel really great. You can type out anything you like in an SMS way, and it will sort it out and record it for you into one of the integrations, whether it's Notion, Google Calendar, or even Slack. It is a great tool if you do everything on the go, but just hate the inconvenience of using some apps. You can actually take it a step further, and you can use Voice Notes along with Hints AI to turn your voice notes into something like Notion tasks. And they recently added GPT-4, which opens a wider range of possibilities. Speaking of ChatGPT, the next tool on my list is called Web ChatGPT. And as the name suggests, it adds internet access to ChatGPT. But the thing I like about this one is that it's a simple Chrome extension that lives under your ChatGPT type box. So instead of going into a separate page, or instead of having a sidebar like other extensions, you have it all on the same page. And once you ask a question, it keeps the information organized and gives you the reference links where it took the information from. You can toggle it on or off, choose how many results it gives, or narrow it down by a country. And once you click enter, it will provide you with the latest information. However, if you still prefer the Google ecosystem over ChatGPT, then Monica is for you. It is an extension that lives inside your browser, and once you search for something, it will give you ChatGPT-like responses right along the search engine results. It even gives suggested questions that you can ask, or if you have found a website that you like, it can read the entire page for you and then summarize it right on the same spot. There is a lot more features that you find in Monica, and you get 30 queries per month for free. And they actually have another extension that is called ChatGPT for Google that simply displays ChatGPT results when you Google something. It supports a lot of browsers and it is completely free. You don't even have to give your API token for it to work. And this is the extension that I use to find my next AI tool, which is Raycast. The bad news that it's only for Mac, but the good news, you're gonna like how it looks anyway. It is just like the native Spotlight for Mac, but it adds a lot of features to it. You can control your entire Mac through the search bar, you can search for files, surf the internet, and even download extra extensions like Spotify, Google Translate, ChatGPT, and much more. This completely substituted the native Spotlight feature in Mac. However, this is not the only AI tool that offers all-in-one features, and that leads me to Pixbin. They give out a lot of free tools that are available for anyone online, including removing the background, upscaling media, converting files, shrinking files, and even watermark remover. And out of all of them, the one that I like the most is the background remover, because very often it performs better than Canva's background remover, and so I kind of go with it instead. For example, here's one of my recent thumbnails and I needed background to be removed, so I tried Canva first, but it did a horrible job. Yet Pixbin perfectly cut out all the pieces that I needed. So that is just great for pictures, but what about video editing? And this is when the new Premiere Pro beta comes into the game. Adobe recently announced that they added text editor into Premiere Pro, and now you can edit your videos just like a Word document. This is a feature that is popular in apps like Descript.
Then edit all the blather out of your videos because my time is very precious.
Oh, that's fire.
But now it's also available in Premiere Pro. This is how this video was actually edited, and it saved me a lot of time without the need to switch between the apps. And that's a wrap for this video. I made it as authentic as possible, and I cleared out all the tools that I actually don't use myself, so I don't waste your time watching how they work. If you want to see another video just like this one, where I summarize all the AI tools that I actually use and clear out all the mess, then simply like this video and I'll make it ASAP. And I guess I'll see you in the next one. I don't have coffee here.